Hey, hey, it's Midnight with Magoo on Sunday night. I know I said 8 o'clock, but what the hell? I got busy with stuff. So, hi, guys. I hope somebody comes on. It's 29th of June. Can you believe that? June is almost over. It's just like this year. June is half of the year gone. It's like, but anyway, that's the way it is. And my name's Tori Christman, aka Tori Magoo 44 on hi Fluffy Cats Place on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok now. Hey, 49ers for life. Hi, how are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. It's never late. My friends and I decided, it was like it's originally just your birthday, but then so many people say they missed it, so we made it a birthday week. Hey, aloha, JB808. Thank you. Thank you. This was a little top that Lovett and I got together downtown. She took me to this really cool place to buy stuff. So it was kind of fun. I hope she comes on. She'll see it. But anyway, she'll see it eventually. It's really cool though. It's a real thin. See how thin it is? It's really thin and long. So it's perfect for summer. Thank you. I think so too. And it was like $5. Wherever she took me, it was like we got all this stuff for very little money. It was really cool, which I like. I don't like spending a lot of money on clothes. I really don't. Jewelry, that's a different thing. But even then, I don't like to get real expensive stuff because I think people might steal it or I lose it. I left 3 of my rings in the Smithsonian. I do. I do 49ers for life. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I know him from being online for years. And not a favorite of mine, no. And no, I know he's sort of pitching that he and I are in the same boat, and nothing could be farther from the truth. I do not think children should be getting auditing, and he does. So, no, we're not in the same boat. But he came on DOA's site one night, and someone told me to go over there because he was talking about me. And, you know, they're still kind of pitching, oh, Tori thinks the same way. It's like, no, I don't. That's not true at all. But people can say whatever they want to say. I've had so many lies thrown at me for so long 25 years now. It's now 25-year, my anniversary. Well, in July. That's right. I just remembered it's not June 20. My anniversary for my 100 pounds, keeping it off, was June 27th. So that's now 15 years I've kept it off. But the 25 for escaping out is in July. I really hate that, but I'm glad you're unbothered. Yeah, you weren't around when I was getting attacked from the top, the bottom, the right, the left, and nobody was speaking out. I mean, they were speaking out, like Blown for Good was speaking out a lot and telling a lot of things, but we didn't know who he was. Except I knew he had to be somebody from up at Gold because he knew so much stuff. And sure enough, I mean, his book is great. If you haven't read it, Blown for Good, it's really a good book. I sit up, and I'm not an all night reader usually. I mean, I would like to read, but I don't do that. But his was so funny. I stayed up all night. Why do people have to troll other people? Who knows? I know that OSA was paying people to troll me. I know that because it was in my 25-step program to muzzle Tory. And that was an epic fail, Osa. Just so you know, let me remind you that was an epic fail. And it was perfect to show people what is fair game. So there you go. Buffalo Bills Nation. Interesting. Interesting. Well, anyway, how are you kids tonight? Aloha, JB808. Are you sort of settling in? I know that was a long trip. Are you settling in? You feeling more comfortable? Or are you still like I know for me, when I went to Norway, it took forever, it seemed, to get back to our time zone. Okay, Buffalo Bill Nation, I'm good. How are you? Good. I'm glad you're good. I'm good too. I had my birthday. It was very fun. Question. Uh-oh, you already went away. Wait a second. Just a second. Question from 49ers for Life. Do you have a hard time accepting ex-Scientologists that were top executives while they were in? No, I don't. I mean, I understand it. It's a mind control cult. And when you're in it, like if you watch The Truman Show, which I recommend to everyone, that's how it is. You're in the show. And so you're not really thinking for yourself, you're really thinking for the group. And it's a hard thing. It isn't too hard, but it is. I mean, Steve Hassan has written some great books on mind control, and I'm going to have him on pretty soon. I'm going to go on his site, and then he's going to come in here, and I'll interview him. And you can ask him questions and stuff. But he really knows mind control. So no, I don't have a hard time accepting ex-Scientologists that were top executives. I got that Jenna had that whole thing she did today, and I understand that. That's different. She was underneath them, and they were doing stuff and ordering her to do stuff, that kids shouldn't have to do. So I get, she's upset with them, but I wasn't in the Sea Org. Remember, they routed me out, thank God. So, hey, I am who you say I am. Hi. Thank you for coming by. Hi, YRB. Hello. I'm doing much better. Okay, good. My shoulder is healing, and I am about halfway done with my physical therapy. Wow, I'm getting full range of full. Good for you. That's fast, man. That's really fast. Danny's impact. Okay. I'm not liking the new update where it shows the users' names. Hmm. I guess I don't know that, but hey Tori, good to see you still. Say hi Saul, good to see you too. Hi Mark. Aloha JB808. Ew, LOL. I don't know why I still haven't fully adjusted back yet. No, that's what I'm saying. For me, it took me, I think, about a month to really fully adjust back. So just be kind to yourself, and realizing it's a big change. And Japan is even farther than Norway, I think. So it's a well, of course, Japan and Hawaii aren't too far apart, right? So I'm not sure, but anyway, don't worry about it. It'll eventually settle in. You will. Hi, Mark. And Saul Goodman says hi. And yeah, did V. Happy birthday, belated. Thank you. Hi, Eric. How are you? From Culver City. Tell your parents I said hi also. It's Uh, oh, Yadira, hi. Good to see you. Tori has always been fair, and that's why she's a special jewel in the anti Scientology community. Thank you so much. I try to be, because remember, I was in and was sent out to handle people like you. I mean, not you guys, because you're online, but people that were out protesting and picketing in front of the church, which isn't really a church, in case anybody is new here. It's a cult. But I was in it at the time, and I thought, I was trying to help tell the people, go away. We're trying to have a party. Just leave us alone. And so I understand what it's like to be in and out. And it doesn't help to just be mean. It just doesn't. When you think about it, you can catch, what is it? You can catch more bees with honey. It's true. You can. So thank you, Saul. I appreciate you mentioning that. Karen, hi. Okay, I found out my cousin is pregnant. Wow, she hasn't found out if it's a boy or a girl yet. Me and my family are excited. I bet it's always wonderful to have a new child come. It really is. So that's wonderful. Congratulations. Thank you are welcome, Aloha JB808. Yeah, I want you to just realize it does take a while and just, breathe and rest and get a lot of sleep and drink a lot of water. Those are things that helped me. I really did. I took time to get back to normal because it's kind of freaky. YRB. Okay. You had a unique personality going into Scientology, and that was what made you successful in negotiating with the protesters, not Scientology. They failed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's 100% true. I don't know. Did you guys all hear the Laurel Sullivan story? Or does anyone want to hear it? If you've all heard it, I won't tell it again, but it's pretty cool. Did anybody not hear it? Okay, then I won't tell it. Mazel tov, Eric. Oh, nice. It's a wild time we're living through. It really is. Especially here in America. It's something else. I hope our country comes through it. I really do. Eric. He said, YRB, thanks. Yeah, Mazel tov. Nice. So, do you guys have any questions? This is just sort of a Sunday night Q&A, or any comments that you want to make. Tell it again. Okay. It's just briefly, but I was sent out to handle these critics, and I was pretty good at it. I would just talk to them and I'd get them to leave. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. And I'd go back in, and Osa would say, "What did you do?" And I'd say, "I just talked to them. They're just people. That's all they are. They're people with a different viewpoint than we have." And viewpoint is this big Scientology term for how you view things. So I was successful at it, and they were not at all. I mean, you can see from the Mark Bunker, what are your overts? What are your crimes? Who did you murder? All that stuff. That's LRH. She wrote that. So I've got fingers and toes crossed. I know about the current situation. Thank you. So now I'm out, and I go to Nancy Maynard's house, and Laurel Sullivan was there. And they had told me she was the PR for LRH on the ship. And so I said, "Could I ask you a question?" And she said, "Sure." And I said, "I don't quite get it. I was very successful at getting not everybody, but a lot of people to leave. And OSA isn't at all. They screw it up almost every time." And she looks at me and she goes, "You were never trained in the LRH PR tech, were you?" And it was the first time I thought about it. All up until that time, everything I did was sort of because of Scientology. And all of a sudden I realized, no, it isn't at all of it is like someone said, because of my parents. That's how I was raised. My dad was a broadcaster, so he was a natural PR. My mom was a natural PR with the community. So I realized it was just something that I got from my parents, not from Scientology. And I said, "Why?" And she goes, "Because we who were trained in LRH PR on the ship were kicked out of every single port in the world where we use the LRH PR tech." There you go. So what can I say? That's a good one. Hi, antics of Mama Squirrel. Hey, hi. How are you? Good to see you. I feel like I saw you somewhere else, but I can't remember where it was. I don't know. Maybe you came up at an earlier. I think you might have come on to another video of mine recently. Well, I get that America is home. There are bombs exploding and war in other countries. I know. I know. The whole world, I'm worried about the whole world. I'm not just worried about America. It's like there are a lot of bad things happening all around the world. And, it's like fingers crossed for everyone. It's a tricky time. It really is. And I don't think Donald Trump is helping it at all. In fact, I know he's not only not helping it, he's dramatically screwing it up. And for people that are for him, this isn't the place. I just had to say that. Did the quilt audit video of me? You did the style audit video for me. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. I knew it was something else that we did together. Thank you. I'm glad you remembered that. That's what it was. That was pretty recent. Yeah. We need a new political party. Both parties are so radical and against free speech. I agree. I don't know that it would work because it's so divided already, but I think you're right. Hi, Tori. Want to wish you a happy belated birthday. Thank you. Hope you had a wonderful day. I did. I really did. It was perfect for what I wanted to do this year. Peter Margavan Essen. Wow, that's a name. Hi, Tori again. Love from the Netherlands. Oh, you're so lucky. I think about the Netherlands a lot. I do. Because my friend Andreas. And, I went to Norway. I got to go there. I'm so happy he said, come on over. The one and Tori Magoo. Hi, Jazzy. Baker online? Now, how do you do baking online? You teach people how to bake? Is that it? I, I love baking, but my problem is if I bake, I'll eat it. So I don't bake. I really don't. I've got to learn how to cook though, like really good healthy food, because I don't like to cook. The one and only, the one and Tori Magoo. Well, you've got to tell me, do you bake online? Or do you teach people? What do you do online? I have reduced my cooking to vegetable soups. Wow. Well, you got to be losing some weight there. You should do baking videos. Not me. You mean her, Jazzy, right? Or do you mean me? Oh, wow. The one only turn. Yep. It is I in the flesh. No, I wouldn't make baking videos. No, because I just make them and eat them. I'm telling you. Tori should do baking videos. No, no, you should do baking videos. I lost 100 pounds and I've kept it off for 15 years as of 2 days ago. And that I'm really proud of. 100 pounds is a lot of weight. That's 10 10-pound bags of potatoes. Can you guys hear me okay? I forgot to check and see. Are you hearing me okay? Baking with Magoo. Well, I'll think about it, but I'm telling you, I know me. It's a dangerous area. The lady who helped me lose 100 pounds had an expression she used to say. Okay, thank you, JB808. She used to say, don't bring your enemies home with you. And if you're an overeater, that is a great line to remember. Don't bring your enemies home with you. Because if think about it, you bring cookies in your house, for most of us, you're going to eat them. That's just the way it is. A couple here, a couple there. Potato chips, same kind of thing. Thank you, Eric. I'm a legend and an icon. Well, I've certainly been around long enough to be a legend and an icon. I think Scientology was probably like, good riddance, she's gone. And then the live streaming came, and Jessica taught me how to do it, and you guys all popped on, and the rest is history. I'm really happy though. And then now I'm over on TikTok, and I have like 12 million views on my videos, 4 million, 6 million. I mean, it's like, it really took off. It's like, geez, it's amazing. I sent you a private message on Facebook. Okay, a private message on Facebook. Okay, okay, I'll check it. Snuff lizard. All right. Does it say snuff lizard, or is it a different name? And if it is, you can just send me a separate PM saying this is Snuff Lizard from YouTube. My name on Facebook is, and you can tell me in private. Oh, it's Janine. Okay, hi. Hey, that's good. Because I think as I grew up with two older brothers and my dad, so it was really like three men and all their friends, and most of them were men. So I always think of a lot of people that they're men. I do until I find out, like YRB, I thought was a guy for sure for a really long time. And I found out, no, isn't. I hope I'm not supposed to not say that. Anyway, if I'm not, it is a guy. Okay, I will definitely check a Snuff Lizard. I like that name. Janine. All right. I like people that are okay to say their name. I think OT 9 and 10 will come out when DM passes. OT 9 and 10 is not going to come out. OT 5, 6, 7, and 8 never worked. And that's a proven fact. DM announced it at an event. The reason why the OT7s are all screwed up is, and he went into it. They're not going to come out with 9 and 10. I really don't think. I mean, they might try it, but good luck selling it. I mean, all the other ones are just a little bit more variation of OT3. It's okay, Tori. I'm not that important. Don't say that. Of course you're important. You're very important. It's just I thought you were a different gender than you are. But I'm happy that either way, I don't care. I'm happy. I just didn't want to say something that you didn't want me to say. Hi, precious Tori. Hi, sunshine Lele. Katie Light. Hi. You surprised me. You changed your name. Oh, there you go. We could all change our name for the second half of the year for fun. Anyway, we're just kind of goofing around. It's Sunday night. I thought I'd just say hi to you guys, see how you're doing. I had a really nice birthday. It was really great. Because of all this stuff that's going on here in LA, I didn't really want to have a big, like party and, kind of thing. I just didn't feel right about it. So I just thought I just want to go out to dinner with a friend and my son, and that's what we did. We went out to dinner, and Lovett took me to this delicious bakery the day before, and that was yummy. In fact, I've been thinking about it every day, thinking, oh, I want to go back there. That's the only problem with delicious things, is then you want to go back. Do you have any plans for the 4th? I don't, because I've canceled everything here in LA. I mean, all of the fireworks. Now, I honestly think it's going to go nuts, and people are going to set off fireworks all around the town. But the big fireworks that they usually have, the Rose Bowl and different things, they've all canceled. YouTube has a glitch with the names. It'll come back as usual when they fix this update. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting us know, because a few people have mentioned they were upset with it. Do you think anyone could benefit from a Purif? No. I personally don't. I almost died on it twice. So for me, no. And I know another lady that was a friend of mine who went blind on it. So no, I don't. But I know I have known people who swear by it. They think it's fantastic. So, I certainly am the wrong person to talk to if you want to get advice about the Purif. My advice is don't do it. And my friend who she did have to get her son through it, but she didn't want to pay the money. So she locked him up in the bathroom. Not locked him up, but she just put him in there for 5 hours a day with the shower on and stuff, and let him just steam it out. He was a druggie, and she got him off the drugs. I mean, it was pretty amazing. It really was. But all those vitamins and oil and all that stuff, no. I think it's a bunch of BS. I lost half my kidney on the purif. Okay, there you go. See, thank you. Thank you for saying that. Because I really think it's dangerous. I do. I almost died on it. It was really scary for me. So, no, I don't think it's good. Happy birthday. Thank you. The magic cow mermaid? Cow mermaid. Okay. I wish they would get rid of fireworks. Horrible to the environment. Young people get injured playing with them, and animals go crazy from them. Yeah. I know we used to always keep our cats inside when I had cats because it would really spook them out. But people are people. They're going to do what they're going to do. I've done fireworks all my life. I think I was 4, and I was lighting a fireworks in our backyard, and the police came into our yard in Park Ridge, Illinois. And I went like, ah, because it was illegal back then. And they said, don't worry, Mr. Crispin, we know who you are. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So we were just doing like little sparklers and stuff like that. Okay, now hang on. Yeah, I agree about getting rid of the fireworks. I don't think they will, though. Those of you who had problems with the Purif rundown should contact the attorneys that are collecting information about Scientology abuses. And who are those? I don't really know who you mean, and I don't really want to sue the church, but I don't mind sharing information with them. I'll always love fireworks because of the great memories with. I know I'm kind of the same. I love the look of fireworks. I do. It's just they've gotten so dangerous lately because of the fires here. The 1st of July, Canada Day, and I'm sure there will be fireworks. All right. Drone shows are the future. Hey, that's an idea. I don't even know what a drone show is. Is it things that just fly around in the sky and they do a kind of a fireworks show? I love fireworks with little kids watching. I know it is. It's very sweet. It is. It's very like, oh my God. And especially when they get better and better and bigger and brighter. And it's like amazing. It really is. Well, we're almost there. Today's what, the 29th? Today's Sunday, right? So tomorrow's Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday will be what day? Does anybody know? I know. Uh-oh. I knocked over something. Get away. Okay, so Wednesday is going to be the 2nd. Okay, so the 4th is Friday. Yeah. Wednesday's the 3rd. Not by my thing. Wednesday's the 2nd of July. The 3rd is Thursday. See, look. Unless you're in a different country, maybe. But in my country, it is the 2nd is Wednesday. And Friday is the 4th of July. It's Monday here. But when you said Sunday, I miscalculated. Oh, I got you. That's That's right. Because that's what I said. If you're in a different country or different time zone, it could be different. Yeah. I know my brother's in Thailand. So I still haven't gotten to talk to him about my birthday. He keeps leaving. We keep missing each other. And he's like, I want to wish you a happy birthday. He's such a sweetheart. He really is. I have two great brothers. And that's a fact. Yeah. I have met you. You did? Are you serious? Liquid Silk? Now come on. Are you real suede? Are you the same? Is Liquid Silk the same person as Real Suede? Because I know she met my brother. I am the Magic Jacka, the Magic Camermaid. All right. Great live music is a much better way to celebrate the fireworks. That's good. Have you been to Thailand, Tori? I would love to go whenever it's their winter. Ooh. Why would you want to go in their winter? Isn't it really cold then? Or because you'd get out of your hot in Hawaii, right? And go there. I got ya. No, new name sent you photos. Okay, thank you. Did you send them today? Because I don't think I got them. Did you send them via email or something else? And if you send them email, let me just make sure it's not cold, but winter. Ooh, I don't want to go to rainy. I'm like, see, that's my email. Here you go. There you go. It's not cold, but the winter is rainy season. Nah, I don't want to do that. Well, that's fun that you met my brother, Liquid Silk. How fun. When did you meet him? I'm curious. He's a character. The other person that I know from my YouTube site is Pete Griffith, and my brother was going to Dublin, and I said, "Oh, you gotta meet Pete." And they got together, and they had more fun. They made a video. They were a riot together. It's not cold, but the winter is a rainy season. Okay. Aloha, JB808. Ah, thanks, Liquid Silk 101. When would be the best months to go when it's not too humid? That's good. Yeah, I agree. I don't want it to be too humid, but I don't want to be in the rain. Liquid Silk. No, my name is normally new name. Oh, when I was in Thailand a few months back, I sent you Facebook photos. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get you. I remember that. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Yeah. New name. I remember that. So, do you know when would be the best time for us to go? Notice I said us. I want to go see my brother. I do. I haven't seen him in forever. I mean, luckily we have the online thing, which is fabulous. Lady Jane out. Good evening. Hi. Thank you for coming by. It's Sunday night and it is the 29th of June. So I love it. Us. Yeah, I know. Me too. I love that idea. We can go. I'm trying to think. November. Let's see, November to early April. Okay, so November, December, January, February, March. Okay, so I could go after Christmas. That would work. Hey, Lady Jane out. Question. Outside of Drew, do you still keep in touch with any of the other Anon protesters from the time? Not really. Not really. They don't, they kind of went out of touch with all of us. And that's just the way it is. So, no, I don't really have any communication with them. To Thailand eventually, Lady Jane out. And that's where my brother is. So I want to go visit him. And 49 or JB808 was saying he wants to go too. Um, so no, but I do stay in touch with other people that we used to protest with, Drew and I, because we had this thing where we called it flash picketing, where instead of, because Anonymous would always announce ahead of time, which was smart because then they'd get tons of people that would come and fly in and all kinds of stuff. But because it was so planned ahead of time, Scientology would put up all these barriers. So I started a thing called flash picketing, where I'd say, "Let's just go." But it'll be like 6 to 10 of us, and we'll just go, go wherever we want to go, and we'll start protesting there. And it was really fun because they were not ready for us at all. It was really fun. Did you do something different with your hair? Well, I curled it. I curled it and I got it colored. So I've had purple in it for a while, but it kind of washes out after a while. So now he just recently re-put the purple in. And then I curled it. I washed it and curled it today. So it's all curly. But thank you for noticing. I don't know if you like it or not, but that's the way it is. Eric, they started doing drone shows, here in downtown Culver City, California last year on the 4th of July. Okay, which will be the second year they are doing it. Wow, that's cool. I'll have to check here. Maybe they have that here. Drew has great sarcasm when dealing with the crazy Scientology handlers. I know he's really great. He really is. He's very much on my same page, which is better to be nice than to be mean. Don't yell. You know, he's kind of just come along with me and learned a lot of stuff from it and helped me a ton. So the two of us are a good combo together. It's cute. All right, thank you. I like it too, but it won't last long. By tomorrow it'll already be straight again. It doesn't stay curly long. That's why my mom used to give me permanents when I was a little kid. So then I'd have really curly hair. The purple pops with your pretty curls. Yeah, thank you. I know it really does. And I have it tucked behind my ears so you don't really see it. See, if I take it out, then you really see it. And then if I take this down, which is how he wants it, but I always end up eating my hair. So that's why I always pin it back. But see that's the two. There's purple on this side and purple on this side. And that's what he said. I'm just going to have it kiss your cheeks. So there you go. There you go. Do you have good facial skin routine or just great genes? I think a combination. I wash my face every night and I use moisturizer and I just take care of it. And I also have good genes. My hair is from my mom. She had great hair. And, so that was just lucky. But people, hairdressers forever have said, "Oh, I wish I had your hair." And I'm like, "Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you my hair if you give me your skinny body." Because often they're really thin. It's sad seeing some of the Sea Org members from 2010 doing the same thing at the LRH Museum. Such a waste of time. Believe me, Drew and I have been there at the LRH Museum since 2008. That's when we started protesting over there. So, yeah, I know. They've been there a long, 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 long time. Drew has videos of us talking to the security guards. And this is back when they used to be able to come out and talk. And we would have long, long discussions about them leaving and Scientology and why did I leave and, just different things. It was really interesting. His name is Drew Margolis, and I think he has some over on his site. Tori reminds me of Shirley Temple. Well, there you go. I know everybody thinks I remind everybody of somebody. But that's a new one, Eric. I never heard of that one. That's really That's a compliment. It is. Thank you very much. How long have you been out and how long have you been protesting? I got in Scientology in 1969. So it was before most of you were even a thought. And then I stayed in for 30 years. I woke up in 2000 and I was just going to leave. But it ended up being an escape because they chased me all the way across the country. And the Tampa police got me out of the Tampa airport and my three new friends. So there you go. And I've been speaking out for, in July, it'll be 25 years. So it's been 24 and, almost 25. Good breakfast time from Agadir. Ooh, nice, Paul. Really nice. Tori, miss seeing you at Blue. Nobody goes there anymore. I know, it's kind of tricky. I know. Drew hasn't been feeling too well, so I'm just waiting for him to feel better, and then we'll go again. That's a great compliment. Shirley Temple is one of my favorite. I know. I said that's a great compliment. Wow, I'm glad you woke up. Me too, Lady Jane. Me too. And my ex-husband stayed in, so I lost all of my friends overnight and my ex-husband of 26 years. But luckily, my son, I had made sure got out before I left. Before I even woke up, I got him out. So thankfully, I'm in touch with him, and that's really good. Seeing the Scientology handler on LRH Way on Father's Day, watching all the protesters was a bit weird in person. Yeah, I hear you. I do. I was so glad to meet you, though, 49ers for Life. That was really fun. And hear your story. Wow. He's got a story, too. I was born in 73, and I love Shirley Temple. Yeah, I know. I was born much earlier, but I love her, too. I think she's loved by everybody. I really do. She's one of those people, a very talented person. I'd like to look at, I don't think I've ever read her biography. I'm going to look on YouTube and see if there's a biography about Shirley Temple. I bet there is. Well, I'm going to keep this kind of short unless you guys have something else that you want to ask or say. Because I've got to get up early tomorrow morning. LOL, I'm 38 and Shirley Temple was my idol. Ah, that's so nice. I think she was a lot of people's idol. She really was. She was really an amazing person, huh? And started really young. I forget, I saw someone just the other night who said she's now really a big star. And it was on Tamara on that show. And the lady started at age 5. She started, and boy, she was good. She was really good. She was also the U.S. ambassador to Ghana. Wow, that's intense. I didn't know that. Hey again, Tori. Hi, Sam. Trenwith. Hello. And I am who you say I am. All right. She was sweet and kind, but I worry she was exposed to Hollywood too young. I don't know. She seemed like she was fine to me. She didn't, I don't, I know people can think that, but she seemed fine with it, I think. Peace and love. Thank you. Peace and love to you too, Sam. Sunshine, Lele. I kind of feel guilty because I'm one ex-Scientologist who got it easier. I was not raised on the ranch and I escaped before being recruited for OSA. Good. Take the things that are good and enjoy them. Be grateful for them. That's all you need to do. Don't ever feel guilty. No. It's like the things that you're good with, be grateful for. That's the only thing you have to do. But don't waste time being guilty. Guilty helps no one. It doesn't help you. It doesn't help me. It doesn't help anybody else. It doesn't help the other kids that were tortured. It's a wasted energy. So just be grateful and don't feel guilty yourself. You don't need to. I'm happy you're free. I agree with Tori. Consider yourself lucky. Yeah, yeah, and I'm sure you've had rough times in your life in different ways. You know what I mean? So just whatever good things come your way, be glad of that. That's right, Tori. Guilt shuts you down. Yeah. I just think it's a wasted energy. It's the same as regret. Oh, I really regret doing that. Why? But what does regret do? It's like you did what you did, and that's why when you asked me, was I like upset with these executives? Someone asked me that, and I said no, because they were in the cult at the time and they were doing what they were supposed to do at the time. It's like I don't I could give you a lot of different examples of it, but that's just the way it is. And when you're under mind control, I'm not saying it gives them a free pass to be nasty. And I hear what Jenna was saying about, warning people now that are in, don't do those things. That's good. But I agree with Tom that, if we can get Miscavige really nailed, you know, he he's the one who gave Tom the orders. You know what I mean? That's the point. He gave the orders for all this shit. So if we can, you know, make that light shown, that's going to be really important. It's not that what she said isn't. It's very important. I see it both ways. I really do. All right, now let's see. Tori's joy from someone who left a cult is so encouraging. I was heartbroken when I realized JW is a cult. Wait, I lost cult and everything I believed in was bullshit. Ah, I'm sorry, 49ers for life. But aren't you better that you're out of it? Really? I mean, I know what you mean. It does take a bit of adjusting. And it did for me too. I told you I spent 10 years reading self-improvement books, philosophy, religions, history, all kinds of stuff. So by the time I was waking up, it was just very easy for me. And I mean, academics who study cults flew in to meet me and they said, "We've never seen anybody leave a cult that's as happy as you are." And I said what I just said. That's because I was reading books for 10 years because I had massive migraine headaches and I was on one of their top levels and it wasn't working for me. And I was like, look, I have got to get some help on these headaches. And so I just bypassed them and went into bookstores and just started reading books. And my husband would make fun of me. He'd say, "Oh, some more of your books on a top secret library, huh?" And I'd say, "Look, it's helping me." And it did. It really did. And I also think it stripped off a bunch of the mind control. I think it did. Book after book. It was amazing. But it did. So then I woke up. All right. So, Sunshine, you have nothing to feel guilty about. For I'm glad you didn't experience. Yeah, me too. I think we all are. We don't want anybody. I mean, I feel for the people who did. Like Jenna, her story is awful. I mean, and I really am grateful that she's telling her story because that will help other people do hopefully better than they have been doing. That's right. Guilt shuts you down. That's right. It does. And regret. I was in 1983 to 92 and I lost friends to this shit. I know. I was on my own at 12 years old, but no more in the cult. Wow. Good for you, girl. Wow. Tori's joy from someone who left a cult. Okay, yeah, I think I read that. Thank you, 49ers for life. I am who you say I am. I love that. Does Scientology permit holiday festivities like Christmas trees and Santa or celebrating the 4th of July? When I first got in, no, not really. They didn't. But now they do all the time. They have a whole big hoopla about the whole thing. Because I think they realize, you know, people want this. And whether Hubbard was for it or not, it doesn't matter. The people want it. So they at Flag, they have a whole big to do. I don't know about the 4th of July. I really don't. I don't think they did ever there. I think we went to other shows around town, at least we, the public. I don't know about the Sea Org, how that works. And I don't know if they do anything on the 4th of July. That's a good question. I might have to drive by there and see. Concentrate on the abundance in your life and how you share it with others. Exactly. Thank you, YRB. That's exactly what I meant. 49er. Yeah. I'm better that I'm out. I just struggle with the meaning of life. Hey, I understand that. I struggled forever with the meaning of life. Forever. And that's what got me reading those books, and that's what got me really out of the cult, was reading a lot of books. And I will tell you, I know I say it a lot, but get the Four Agreements. It's a great book, as just one book that really has helped me a ton. And I hope you get it, 49ers for Life, because I think it would really help you. I do. Do you think Scientology have people in production on the making of the Mission Impossible movies with Tom Cruise? I don't know. That's a good question. Probably. But I really don't know. Hi, Tori. So nice to see you. Belated happy birthday. Thank you, Miss Withholdy. I am who you say I am. 49er, you're not the only one. Leaving any religion does that. I find meaning in the here and now. Yeah, me too. I try to all the time. Because that's the only place you're really going to find it. That was the thing I was going to tell 49ers for Life, though, is when I turned 70, that was really when all of that looking for the meaning of life ended. It's just sort of like, this is what it is for me, my life now, and I'm just going to take it day to day. And that's how my brothers feel too. One's a year older and one's 4 years older. And we all just said, we've spent our whole life looking for the meaning of life and everything. And finally you're 70 and you're like, okay, that's it on that. That's a wrap, man. And all three of us are really happy. So what can I say? We didn't find the meaning of life, but we're pretty happy. So you just have to take it a day at a time, as Ida used to tell me. She'd call me up every day. She was an 85-year-old critic, way before any of us. And she would say, Tori, just take it one day at a time. That's it. 49ers, we all struggle with the meaning of life. I think that's normal. Yeah, I do too. I adore Jenna. Yeah, me too. She's a wonderful person. If it can give them good PR, Scientology will be celebrating anything and everything. That is true. That is very, very true. Well said. And YRB, they use Christmas, Easter, 4th of July kind of celebrations as window dressing to recruit from the general. Yeah, that's true. It's all for recruitment and selling books, because they also sell books for, whatever. They come up with different shit. Sunshine YRB, TYVM. Thank you very much, I think. Yes, exactly. So I am who you say I am. All right. I think we're good. I do. I think we're in a good space. And you just have to kind of enjoy each day. And that my mother taught me when I was a little girl. I enjoyed your chat. Glad I stopped by. Thank you, Lady Jane. I'm glad you stopped by too. I really am. Please come again. All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to say goodnight. and have a wonderful, sweet dreams if you're sleeping. And if it's tomorrow day, have a great day. And let's see, today's, God, it's so weird. Today is Sunday, right? Today's Sunday. Yeah, next Friday is the 4th of July. So in between then, I'll make a video, but it won't be tomorrow night. It'll probably be Wednesday night. I'll make one. And maybe I'll have sparklers. I'll try to catch you. Have a wonderful sleep. Much love to all. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Jane. Yeah, see if you can come by. I am who you say I am. Thanks, Tori. Take care, everyone, and happy 4th of July. Yeah, if I miss you, happy 4th of July. Despite everything going down, we have to celebrate within our group. You know what I mean? We can have happiness. We can have joy. There you go. Peace out. I love you guys. Thank you for coming by. All right. And if anybody else comes by afterwards, leave some comments. I really love comments. And I love that you guys comment when you're here. And then after I leave, sometimes people comment afterwards, and that's great too. Dave Gibbons. Hey, there you go. Good night. I'm just leaving. Happy 4th of July, Dave. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't celebrate. You're in Australia. God. Well, anyway, happy day. Good night, sweet lady. Thanks for spending the most precious thing we have, time with us. You are welcome, YRB, and I'm so glad you're doing better. I really am. Congratulations. That's some hard work if you're recovering that fast. So that's good. Dave, give your wife a hug for me. I love you guys. And I will see you probably Wednesday night. All right. Good night. I might do it earlier.